Hi, we chose to do a website for a professor who teaches pop culture. Now I'm gonna pass it on to Kay to talk about the course.
Welcome everybody. This is the About page for Pop Culture Pop 101, and as its page name implies, it tells you what the whole entire course is about in a couple of paragraphs as well as the teacher. And in terms of the context, according to this page, Pop 101 is a class where students will analyze current popular trends in society versus what the teacher says, and that's stating his opinion, in which he says that if you are interested in my field of work or have a general interest in my area, he's just telling you to apply to his class. And in for Professor John Pop, his about page talks about how he's qualified, what his experience is in the field, and his personal note for students on taking his class. On a design perspective, we've consistently used pop in semi-bold font to keep the flow of typography within our whole entire page and website, in which you could tell that there's a difference based on size and coloring, where we use red in this case to differentiate between the headings. And yeah, and then the semi heading is in bolded on like the paragraph to show that it's talking about the course as of itself. As well as in terms of typography, we also have this gray square layered on top to show that there's a difference in design. The design shows that there's a difference in context versus this one, which is on highlighted, but there's a photo, and the about information is composed in a way to align and look uh, roughly the same size as the picture of the professor. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, hello everyone, my name is Chen, and there is my part of these assignments. So, for these assignments, I do the lectures and the readings. This is my lectures parts. For these lectures, I just do the lecture one as the examples. This is a list of lectures, and when we click the lectures, we can go to the lecture ones, and I print the radio as a lectures. So this is for the lecture one as examples. And when these tabs, we have the title of the lectures and some review of the basically the idea of these lectures about. And for this part is the reading part. And in this reading parts, we have the pictures show the pop cultures, and there's readings. Reading the titles of the readings, and when we tap the read more and it's go to the reading ones, the whole uh, articles of these readings. So this is what I do for the my part. So thank yous.
Hi, I did the announcements tab of our website. I wanted to create something easy to read and straight to the point. I also wanted to make the key points in each announcement to pop and stand out from the rest of the announcements to help the student briefly skim the key points of each announcement. The first announcement is about the first class and what students will expect to get out of the course. The second announcement is about the first readings required by the class, as this reading will be taken up in class and discussed among peers. And there's 3 more announcements that I've made to help students understand what's going on in their course. I want to make it easy to read and light on the eyes as possible, and making it not hurt the student when reading an announcement. I took inspiration from Blackboard, but I tried to make it follow the same design and flow as UAT has set up, as I feel like it is well done and does the announcements part really well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Justin, and for this assignment I was given the task of developing an assignment tab for our website. Included in the assignment tab is a calendar showing the due dates for our assignments. It has a large YouTube link that shows the viewer a video on all things related to the understanding on what pop culture is. It has the document file explaining the assignments and its criteria, and contains a Dropbox style element for students to hand in their finished assignments. I decided to leave the space free of a blog space to ask questions, as this would clutter the space provided, and we decided to have a dedicated tab just for questions and blog style posts. I tried to keep the layout as simple as possible, making everything easy to navigate and read. The use of a semi-bold font and minimal colors allows the reader to focus in on the important information and also keep the attention focused on the video link.
The current news tab is the second page on the Pop Culture website. It features new and interesting articles and trends about pop culture. It covers sports, clothing, celebrities, and new technology. All articles posted on the page will include the original link to where the article was found and a small blurb about the article. Students will have publishing access to this tab and will be able to post articles they feel other students should see, using the submission box located at the bottom of the page.
Hello, this is Sean, and I made the discussion board. So there are 3 filters that you can go through in this discussion board. There are questions, requests, and passion. Now we're in the all section, so we're seeing all types of posts. Here's a request. This guy's requesting the professor to mention Stan Lee in the lecture, since he's relevant in pop culture today, since he just passed away. 60% of the class is interested, according to this bar, and so students can vote if they are interested. And here's Brandon. He has a post on passion, and he's passionate about anime since it's pretty popular in pop culture nowadays. And here's Lisa. She is just asking a normal question about an assignment. You can load more posts, and yeah, so I chose to have these nice borders around the posts. I don't see that in most discussion boards, so I thought that would be a cool thing to add for some nice contrast.